Hi everyone, welcome back to the Fluid Crafter. I am Dora, and today we are doing Junk Journal September prompt, which is autumn. And so I pulled out some autumn things, some things, colors, things that would go with autumn. And I just picked out some cardstock that's got some leaves and things on it, some nice fall colors. Very nice. This one's actually got a music in the background, which is really lovely. And then of course I had to get the green one because my favorite color is green. And even in the wintertime, fall time, things still stay green, like pine trees. So then I've just cut out two of my tags with my Sizzix hand press die cut. And then this one here I did in my Spellbinders, and this is also a tag. It's got the lace on it and things. And so I thought maybe we could just decorate a few tags to go into our journals or something along that line. Okay, so let's start, of course, with the two plain ones for a moment. And let us see, because I don't want brown on brown on brown. So I'm really liking how this reflects with that. And also that one, this is brown on brown. See, so I just don't think it would look good. And maybe the green on the brown, I think that would look well also. So what I am going to do is I am going to create a little pocket on the bottom with the green for this one. Or, you know what we could do is we could make this the pocket on the bottom. Oh, how lovely that would be, wouldn't it? Oh, that would be so pretty as a pocket. You know what? Let's try that. Okay, so then what I'm going to do, actually we're going to do it like this, so we're not wasting. And I also wanted to let you guys know that if you don't have, or I mean if you don't want to go around all the little corner edges, you can just use your corner rounder. You don't even have to cut them off. Now this section here, yeah, might take me a minute. Not sure. We'll see. We're going to see how all this pans out. And so I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. I know some Mondays for some people are not the greatest day of the week, but I hope you are having a wonderful Monday anyways. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this easy on myself because this is going to be difficult for me to do. And I'm not going to sit here and struggle with you guys on camera because that will take too long. So I'm just going to outline it. And then, of course, cut it out of the outline. And I am going to go inside the outline so that way some of the brown tag will show, because I do want some of that brown to come through there. I am so excited and waiting to get my electronic die cutting machine when I can afford to get one. Not sure which one I want to get yet. I know that there are tons of Cricut ones, which the Cricut maker is looking fabulous. But there's also the Brothers ScanNCut, and there's some other ones. So okay, yeah, we can bring that down just a little bit. So see how it has the outline in the top, which is great. And yes, I know I have it upside down. I'm going to cut this bottom edge off here. Let's see. around this little edge here. Okay. And so now I just take my corner rounder in the 7mm or the 10mm section, and then I just round my corners, and this saves me so much time trying to go around those corners when I'm trimming. So now, as you can see, we have now a silhouette of the brown up at the top and then around the corners, which is wonderful. Perfect, perfect. These paper pads, I'm gonna have to look up where they're from. I personally cannot remember. I've had them for a very long time. I do know that one of them is natural. It's a 6 by, I think it's a 6. I'm sorry, that's backwards. 6.5 by 4.5. 4.5 by 6.5 are the paper pad lengths of these. Okay, so we're going to put that over there. We're going to put that up there. Trying to keep the area nice and tidy this time, and I hope I'm staying in frame here. Okay, so then we have these two on here, and now I'm going to take my Crop-A-Dile and I'm going to punch that out. And as you know, I use the We Are Memory Keepers Crop-A-Dile, and I'm going to just pop that hole. Right out the center. You can use a regular hole punch as well. Okay, and so now we have that is done, and then that will also give us a line-up point as well. Okay, so now I need to put this, I need to glue this on. So I got my glue book, and I am going to use this one here. This is a new one that I have picked up and have been trying. So far it's working out good, not bad. If you're low on a budget, it's actually really well. It works really well. It has a little sponge dauber on the top, like the what am I thinking of here? And it is a wet glue, not like a glue stick. It's an actual wet glue, but it acts like a glue stick. You don't have very much time to reposition your items, that's for sure. Perfect. Okay, so now we have that on. Sorry, I didn't mean to shake you there. I did get off the corner here just a bit. Okay, not much, just a tiny edge there, but that's all right. Okay, so now we have that on there, and again, this is it's just a school glue. I picked it up for my kids, for them when they do arts and crafts with me. I mean, it's no mess, no leak, no waste, non-toxic, acid-free. It's great for scrapbookers and things. It's called Dab and Stick. It works. I have so much of it that I bought when they were younger, so I'm just trying to use it up. But anyways, as you guys know, I use the Elmer's glue stick or the Eileen's, and the Super Tight. Anyways, okay. Moving on. So now we want to make this into a pocket. So let's see. I'm not going to go around the bottom edge, just the top here. And leaving some of the background. I'm really liking the background of this page as well. Okay, so we're going to move that one over there. And then I'm going to do the little banner and then straight down. or at least the best I can. And so let's see how that, actually let me do this first of all, so I don't forget. I wonder. Nah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so anyways, let's put this right down here in the corner. Ooh, I like that. Look at that. You can put a little sentiment in here, a little label, a little stamp. I like it. Okay, so actually we could even put some, you know what, before we glue this down, before we glue it down, do we want to add any ribbons or maybe some stuff? There's a smaller one. Oh, that looks good up against that. Looky there. You can't corner around ribbon, but that's okay. That looks good. Maybe a piece of this over top, the orangish side of it. Put that over there. Oh, that looks great, guys. Look at that trim on there. That looks wonderful. Look at that. That looks great. Yes, it does. Now, do I want to sew it or do I want to glue it? I think I want to sew it on. Yep, okay. Let me sew this on. I can't bring my sewing machine over here because, as you know, it's too big. It'll take 2 seconds. Okay, so now look at that, that's great. Okay, so now we are going to attach this onto the bottom and we are going to use liquid glue. And now I am going to take a couple of my clips here just to hold that in place while it dries, because I have this stitching on the back and so I don't want it to raise up. Okay, and we're going to set this one to the side for a moment and let that dry. And we are going to do the big tag. Since we did a small one, let's do the big one so we're not here for a long period of time. Today we're doing great on time. I'm trying to keep my videos a little bit shorter. And so let's do this. And I actually, sorry for the noise in the background if you can hear it, my husband is outside cutting grass. And so I have this tree that I die cut. I can't remember where I got the die cut from, but I'll show you. I think I got it from AliExpress, but it's huge. It's amazing. Cuts wonderful. And so I just did some shadowing down here just to kind of see how it was going to work, but look at that. I think that would look wonderful on there. And we could put maybe that down there at the bottom, or actually, let's see here. Let's do like that. That looks great. Look at that, just like that. It looks wonderful, doesn't it? Just a little tree, and then, ooh, we could probably put maybe a couple of buttons. Maybe a smaller button, or even just this big, well, no, that's too big. How about like this? Let's try this, like that maybe. That looks nice. And we got a little bulb pin here we can hang like a little owl on or something. I think that looks good. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how that looks. And these are tiny, so I'm going to take out my Super Tack, Super Tight, whatever it's called. And I'm going to use this because this will literally hold down all of these little components. And today is my son's birthday party, so he is turning 14. Time flies by so fast, so I'm trying to get this done before that begins. And I think I hear people coming already, early, probably family. So, let's see, let's get this down. Yes, let's get this down. Let me get my my towel done. My towel done. Listen to me. Yep, that's my mom and dad are here. Okay, so let's do a record time. Okay, so anyways, now let's get this down, and I do want to sew this section of it down only because I want it to stay permanently down. So let me take this bulb pin out, and let's get this little snippet here. And instead of the bulb pin, we can always put a little button on there, but we'll see. Hold it tight, 2 seconds. Okay, quick and easy, quick and easy, quick and easy. Okay, cut some of these strings off of here. Okay, so now as you can see, we got the little snippet, we got the tree going on, we got our little run. So now, I'll put the bulb pin back on there in a minute. Now, do we want buttons? Or do we want a flower? Looky, we could put a flower down there. Maybe that's too much, too bulky. Okay, so, yeah, let's just stick with the button. Ooh, here's a nice vintage button. We could put that one down, and just maybe even one. Maybe even just one. Okay, so let me put this back on here. Actually, let me get my charms and let us pick one. I have some different owl ones in here, but maybe not a big one. Or a butterfly. Nope, it's fall time. Right before winter, so I think an owl would be perfect. I think an owl would be perfect. So let's see. I like this one here. Let's use this one. So let's put that on there. Oh, look at that. It looks great. Yeah, look at that. Little owl and a button. Yes, I like it. And I may even come back and maybe do some greens or maybe something along the lines around the trees. I'm not sure, but I really like how this is. Let me see. Yep, nope, too much. I think just the button. I think just the button will work. Finding the right, oh, I like that one. Look at that. Yep, let's do this one. And I'm going to need my super tight again. And this is vintage. It still has the old thread in it, which is wonderful. Love that. Come on, glue. Alrighty. I think I'm going to do it like that. That is great. Look at that. That is so wonderful, isn't it? Maybe we should have put the owl up in the tree. Or maybe up like this, and this could have been its nest. We can still do that. Take it right off of there and put him right up there. I might do that later to see how it looks. Who knows, right? All right, so there is 2 tags. Okay, so we have this one and this one, and we're going to let those dry. Okay. And while those are drying, I am going to go ahead and end the video right here. I know we have another tag sitting over here, and I will come back later and we will do another one. But while family members are coming in and things, I think it might be a little bit too noisy to do a video, and therefore I want to keep you guys from having to go through that. So I want to thank you guys for joining in. Thank you to all my subscribers, all of your lovely, wonderful comments that you have been leaving me, and wonderful messages and emails. I love and adore you all. You guys are total inspirations to me. And please stay creative and think outside your box. Don't let anybody put you in a box. All right, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.